Good morning. I hope everyone's doing really, really well. I am going to be talking a little bit more about the part of art that we read about when we read mouse paint, and that part of art is color. Now, you will see back here behind Miss Walkirk a circle, and that circle is called a color wheel, and it's pretty important if you're an artist. If you want to do a picture that has something to do with color studies, if you want to know which colors go well together, which colors are cool colors and warm colors, this color wheel tells you everything without saying a word. Now, last week we did mouse paint and we learned about yellow, red, and blue and how they are the first most important colors. We call them the primary colors. You see in the color wheel that they make a triangle. And we'll talk about shapes later on this year. But right now we're just going to do color, the part of art, color. Now, remember that when they got into the paint and they splish splashed on the puddles, the yellow and the red made orange. And look where orange is on the color wheel, right between the yellow and the red. And then the red and the blue got mixed together in mouse paint and it came up with purple. And you will see that the purple is between the red and the blue. And then, of course, there was yellow and blue, the primary colors, and they mixed together to make green. And you will see on the color wheel that green is in the middle. Now, on the color wheel, you will also see that you can take one secondary color, green, and one primary color, yellow, and you can mix them together and it will tell you what color it will make. Now, those colors in between one primary and one secondary are called tertiary colors, and we're not going to worry about that word, tertiary. And you will learn about color mixing when you come to the art room face to face with Miss Walker, because we will do lots of mixing of colors. So we're not going to worry about those tertiary colors. We're only going to worry about the primary, first most important, because you need them to make all the other colors, and secondary colors, because it takes two primary colors to make a secondary color. Now, one other thing about colors is this. Some of these colors are best friends. Best friend colors. We call them complementary colors, but I like to call them best friends. And what's really fun about best friend colors is that the primary colors make a best friend color for each one of the primaries. So if you start with yellow as a primary, most important color, and you take the other two primary colors, which would be red and blue, and you mix them together, you get this color purple. Now, what do you think yellow's best friend is? Purple. And look, they're looking at each other across the color wheel. Likewise, red wants a best friend color, and red is a primary color. So let's take the other two primary colors, yellow and blue, and let's mix them together. And let's look right across, and you will see green. Yellow and blue make green. So red's very best friend color is green. And if you think about red and green, you think about holiday colors. Now, that leaves blue. Blue doesn't have a best friend yet. Blue is very sad, and then blue needs a best friend. So, the other two primary colors, yellow and red, will mix themselves together and make a color for blue, a best friend color. Yellow and red make orange. So, blue's best friend is orange. And what's really, really cool about best friend colors, complementary colors, is if you don't know what colors to wear together, you can always put those colors together and they will be beautiful. So if you don't know what to wear with your blue jeans, put on an orange shirt and it will be perfect. And if you don't know what to wear with a red dress, put on a green scarf. And if you don't know what to wear with a purple shirt, maybe you put a yellow belt on with it, and you will have a fabulous looking combination. Now, this week, remember the scavenger hunt we did last week with mouse paint? This week, we're going to do another scavenger hunt, but instead of playing with our objects and mixing and learning which is primary and which is secondary, I want you to lay out your objects into a color wheel. And if you are looking around the house and you find lots of red objects, just put them in a pile together. And when you're finished, you'll have a great big circle that is a found object color wheel. If you have paints at home and you want to start mixing paints and painting them, go ahead and practice that because it doesn't hurt to practice. But you can create a picture with just best friend colors if you want to. If you have pastels, you can go out and do a color sidewalk chalk drawing, and you can use just the primary colors or just the secondary colors, or you can just take one of the sets of best friend or complementary colors and you can do a sidewalk drawing. Maybe you want to take each set, red and green, purple and yellow, and blue and orange, and do 3 drawings or 3 paintings. So use your imagination and see if you can learn a little bit more about one of the most important parts of art, color. Now, I do have a book for you. It's called Mix It Up. My children gave me this book. My children are very good about giving me wonderful books. And it's all about color. And mix it up. I wonder what we're going to do with the color. Oh, tap the gray spot. Let's see what will happen. Woo, there they are. But don't they seem a little bit shy? They're like hiding off the page. Let's tap the gray dot again and see what happens. Oh, here they come. Now they're filling up the page. Here they come. Let's tap one more time. Finally, they're all here. Now, place your hand on the page and close your eyes and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, you've got the magic touch. Now let's mix it up. With one finger, take a little bit of the blue and just touch the yellow. Rub it gently. I'll bet you know what color it's going to be. Blue and yellow become green. Become green. Now, take a little bit of the red and add it to the blue and rub it gently. Blue and red, 2 primary colors. Let's see. Blue and red. What color is that in the middle? Let's see. Purple. Absolutely. Blue and red make purple. Purple is a secondary color. Oh, try taking some of this yellow and rub it into the red Rub, 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 rub. I'll bet you can guess. Yellow plus red is, you got it, orange. Now, wasn't that fun? Mixing colors on a page. Who would have thought you could do that? Do you want to go on? Well, let's shake the book really hard. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let's see what's going to happen. What do you think's going to happen? Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. The blue and the yellow are mixing to make green. Now try tilting the book to the right. What do you think's going to happen? Whoops. Besides, the book's going to close on Miss Walker. You got it. The red dripped into the blue and made purple. Oh, look. Yellow and red dots. Close the book. Squeeze it really hard. Press on it, squeeze it, push it in, push it in, push it in. What do you think that yellow and red are going to do? Oh, orange. And there's spatters of orange everywhere on the book. How exciting. If you rub two colors together really hard, then what will happen? Like this? It looks like a purple mess, but you can still see those lines of blue and red on the behind of it. And now, if you want to turn all these dots to green, what do you need to do? I guess we could rub them this way, but better yet, let's close the book. Squeeze it really hard so that the colors are on top of each other. And let's see what happens. You did it. You made all of them turn green. Well, here's something we haven't learned about, but we'll talk about it just a little bit. If you add white to colors, it makes them lighter. And if you add black to colors, it makes them darker. We'll talk about that later, shadows and tints. And if you were to take white and black and smush them together really hard, you didn't know you make so many noises in the art room, did you? I'm squeezing it and smushing it. What color do you think, or what shade or tint do you think you're going to get if you put white and black together? You got it. Gray. Gray. That's it. You got it. All done. Just one more thing. Put your hand onto the page, close your eyes, and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. Wasn't that fun? Mix it up. You can practice. Even if you don't have any art supplies, we're going to find some things we can use. So I want you to think about colors. I want you to think about the books that we've read, mouse paint, and mix it up. You can watch the videos a whole bunch of times, and in your brain, you'll start understanding the primary first most important colors, the secondary colors, and now the best friend colors. And tomorrow, if you don't know what to wear, you can choose best friend colors. I hope you have a great week. I hope you love the books. If you want to send me a picture to my email of your creations that you're making and how you're learning about color, I would love to see those. And I'll be back next week with another book and some more art projects so that we can begin to become the artist that we're going to grow up to be. Bye. I'll see you next week.